Today, I'm going to show you a complete beginner's guide of the Google Pixel Watch 3 2024. I'm going to show you some of my favorite tips, tricks, and hidden features allowing you to leave this video as a Google Pixel Watch 3 2024 expert. Let's get started. Let's take a look at the box. You can see on the very front you've got the Google logo, an image of the device itself, and a Fitbit logo on the very bottom. On the side, it says Google Pixel Watch 3. We've got one pull tab on the bottom of the box here that we need to rip off in order to slide out the box. So we just rip it off, comes off just like that, and then we can slide the box out, just like that. So this is a nice long box for the Google Pixel Watch, and you've got a picture of the design of the watch itself on the cardboard box, and then these two pull flaps that we can just go ahead and pull out. So, and this flap looks like we have a smaller component. We can go ahead and rip the paper off, and we've got the watch itself. Comes off just like that, and then there is a charging connector in the very bottom, so don't forget to pull that out. You want to be sure to be able to charge your device later on. And then and the other component, we can just go ahead and pull that out just like that and lift up the paper, and we've got the band for our Google Pixel Watch. So we can just go ahead and pull out the band. We can pull the paper off, and we've got one other component to the band. And there we go. We can lift this up, and there is absolutely nothing left in the box aside from some paperwork and instructions. It tells us how to put on the band to the watch, and it also has an extra long band in the very bottom if that's what we want. So they do have a little more in the box there, extra long band and some paperwork, regulatory information, safety information, quick start guide, good stuff that we have that comes inside of the box for the Google Pixel. So we can go ahead and put the box to the side here and take a look at the actual watch and the bands themselves. Now, in the bottom of the watch box, it did come with an instruction manual on how to put the band on. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. I'll leave this out and I'll put everything else away, because we'll want to know how to attach our band onto the Pixel Watch. So here we have it. We've got our instructions. In step 1, it has us to push over the little latch that's inside. In step 2, slide over and click. Let's explore how to put your band on the Google Pixel. Now this can be a little tricky, but it's really easy once you get the hang of it. All you have to do is just press down on this button. There's a little button next to each of the ends of the band. So if I zoom in there, you can see that button right there. You want to put your band on the end of that button. So you just push it in like that. So make sure the end of your band is touching that button, and you push it in, and then you slide the band to the left, and that locks it in just like that. So it's very challenging, because if you don't start all the way over to the right, then it's going to be hard to get it to slide in properly. So I'm going to go ahead and take this band off. I just push in this button, and I slide to the right, and then the band comes off just like that. So in order to put this band on again, you want to line it up with this button right here. You take your band and you put the edge of the band on the edge of the button, and you push in. So we'll put it on the edge, we'll push in, and then we slide to the left. And that's how you put your band on the Pixel Watch. So again, this can be a little tricky. If this is your first time doing it, you'll have to do the same thing on the other end. You find the button, you take your band, and you put the band, you match it up with the end of the button, and you push in, and then you slide to the left, and that allows you to lock in your band just like that. And then again, if you want to take off your band, all you have to do is just push the button and then slide the band to the right. So I'm going to push in the button, slide over to the right here, and then the band disconnects just like that. So This may be difficult if it's your first time doing it because it's very specific. You can't just like push them together like that. You have to take your band, put it on the edge, and match it up, line it up with that button, and press that button in, and then slide over to the left. So very interesting process in attaching the band, but once you get the hang of it, you're easily able to get started. Let's take a look at the charging connector. Same kind of deal here. If we rip this off, we have a certain way to put on the charging connector. And all you have to do is just turn your watch over. And you'll notice that it only goes on one way. So you'll have to find the wire and match it up with the button on the side here. If the wire is this way, it's not going to line up properly. The wire has to be next to the button and it magnetically snaps on. So very interesting design choices from Google. You have to keep in mind you cannot attach the charger in any way. It has to magnetically attach where the wire is parallel to the button. And then you can plug up your USB-C adapter, this plug right here, to the computer or to the wall. Very easy to do. Now that we've done that, let's go ahead and clear our table and power up our watch for the first time. In order to power up the watch, you just hold down this button right here until the logo pops on. So we'll just go ahead and hold it down just like this. The Google logo pops on and it starts booting up for the very first time. Really cool. So we've got the Google logo on. Now you will need an Android device in order to set up your Google Pixel watch. So I'll go ahead and unlock my Android phone right here, and the watch is booting up for the very first time with the Google logo on it. I've got my Android phone ready to pair, and we'll be able to go ahead and open up the watch app. So I'm going to swipe up from the bottom and I'm going to search for watch. And then I'm going to open up watch. So I'm going to go to the main screen here. I've got sparkles, I've got animations on the Google Watch. There is an add a watch button in the watch app. You just press this add watch button and set up your new watch. We can go ahead and get setting up. Now this is updating here. It's taking a little while to load. It just went black, so we're going to go ahead and wait for it to fully boot up here. And now we get a notification, that ding. That was really nice to hear. So we've got a nice little ding, a nice notification to let us know to bring our watch next to our phone. We're going to go ahead and hit the continue button in setting up a new watch, and it's going to ask us to choose a watch to set up. So we're going to go ahead and select the Pixel Watch 3. And now it says connecting to your watch. It's starting to pair. And now it asks us to verify the code. So we'll go ahead and allow it to access contacts and call history and pair with that code, making sure those two numbers are exactly the same. And look, these two screens are almost mirroring each other, where they've got a cute design, a circle going around the phone. It says connecting to your watch. This could take a moment. So we'll go ahead and process this here. Next up, it wants us to sign in to our Google account so we can use Google Apps, download new apps, find my device, and more. So I'm going to press the sign in button, and then I'm going to authenticate on my Google Pixel. And now it wants to know copy to your watch. So once you log in with your Google account and you enter your username and password, it wants to know, can we copy that login username and password over to the watch? So you'll go ahead and press the copy button, and then you'll touch with your fingerprint or your password or your Face ID or your Face Unlock to go ahead and sign in. And then you'll need to verify that it's you with your password. Today's promotion is with Surfshark. You can get a virtual private network with Surfshark and secure your connection. It's a virtual private network that keeps your data secure and private on the internet. So if you're ever in public and you're surfing on the internet on your phone or your computer, things like your IP address are hidden, and you can protect your device. And the best part is you stay secure while browsing in public. you can go ahead and head over to Surfshark and you can get this lovely promotion. Just go to appfind.org/Surfshark to get the promotion. You can go ahead and get it for $2.19 a month at appfind.org/Surfshark. And I'm just going to go ahead and show you that once you sign up for an account, you can go over and head to the Play Store, and then you can search for Surfshark. And then it's at the top there, Surfshark. You can go ahead and install it on your Pixel device. I'll go ahead and agree with my fingerprint, and it'll start downloading the application to the Pixel itself. And now whenever I'm browsing in public, or if I head out and I connect to a Wi-Fi network, I can use Surfshark's VPN to stay secure. I can see that it has been installed. I can go ahead and I can open it up and I can start logging in. I've logged in with my Surfshark credentials, and I'll go ahead and allow notifications, and then I can press this quick connect button to instantly stay secure using their virtual private network. It's just as simple as pressing quick connect, and then the little icon appears, this key appears in the top of your Pixel. You'll go ahead and press OK, and then it will start connecting just like that. So now it recommends us to turn off the battery optimization. I'm going to go ahead and move my frame out. And then I'm going to swipe down here and I'm good to go. You can see that I'm connected to a virtual private network and I'm good to go. So that is very easy. All you have to do is just subscribe using our lovely promotion link at appfind.org/Surfshark, and then you can set up your account. And then after you've got your account set up, you can download the app and instantly connect to a virtual private network and stay secure. And the best part about it is it's extremely affordable at $2.19 a month. All right, I've verified my password. I've entered the password here, and it looks like the watch app disappeared. So now it wants me to agree to the terms of service. The diagnostic reports, location, backing up my watch, automatic updates, has tons of different notices here. So you'll need to press the I agree button in order to move forward. You won't be able to use your watch without agreeing to these. So I'll go ahead and hit agree, and then it starts to connect, and it says this could take a minute. So on our watch, there's nothing there. It just says continue on phone. And next up, it talks about the limited warranty that we have, and it wants us to view our limited warranty. So we will select in the United States or wherever you're located to view that warranty. So we can select United States, and it brings up the consumer hardware limited warranty, and then we can go ahead and hit the continue button in the bottom right and move forward with setting up our Pixel Watch 3 for the very first time. So next up is setting the orientation. So you'll want to select, are you wearing this on your left wrist or are you wearing this on your right wrist? And then you also tell where the crown is, whether it's on the right side of the watch or on the left side of the watch. So for me, I'm wearing it on my left, and then I'll go ahead and put it on my left. And the crown is also on the right. So we'll go ahead and keep it on the right. And then I can learn to adjust the size of the band if needed. So cool options that we've got to set the watch orientation right here on our phone. And then we'll go ahead and hit the continue button. Next up is elevate your well-being with Google Fitbit. This is a great way to track your steps and your overall fitness. And you can go ahead and you can choose the option to not set it up, or you can go ahead and continue and set it up. I think this is an excellent idea to keep track of your health. I would highly recommend hitting the continue button in the lower right, and then that allows you to track all of your data. So you can run faster and more efficiently. We'll go ahead and hit next. You can enhance recovery by tracking sleep and stress. Really cool features to monitor your sleep while you wear it at night. And then you can also plan workouts. So smart start to getting those set up with a daily brief of your readiness and health metrics. So I'll go ahead and hit next. And ready to connect your watch to Fitbit, you can go ahead and open Fitbit. It'll instantly log you into your Fitbit account and connect your watch to it, and you can see all of your stats within the Fitbit app. So now, one thing that is key about Fitbit is you can only use one Fitbit at a time. So if you have, in this case, I have the Inspire 3 set up, or if you have a Pixel 2 watch, you'll need to disconnect that previous Fitbit, and the new one will be your default Fitbit. So I'm just going to go ahead and say replace with Google Pixel Watch 3 with this button on the very bottom there, and it says missing accounts. They don't match, and I'll go ahead and deal with that later, but in order to connect it, the account that is on the watch needs to be the exact same account that's on your Google Fitbit. And since I logged into my watch with a separate email that's logged into my Fitbit, those are two different emails, they don't match. So I'll need to continue later. But for you, if you logged into the same email on your watch for your Google account and the same email on your Fitbit account, you'll be good to go. As long as those two emails match, you'll be able to successfully connect them. So go ahead and hit not now for now. And next up is Google Pixel Watch comes with safety features. So you can access safety features on your watch when it's connected to your phone or Wi-Fi network, quickly call emergency services. You can watch and call help if it detects a hard fall or severe car crash. You can set a safety check or start emergency sharing to stay connected to loved ones. And there's more in the personal safety app. So we'll go ahead and hit the continue button and we'll move forward. I can get more for Google Assistant. I can just say, hey Google, with my voice, and it pops up just like that. But it'll also pop up on the watch when I'm wearing it. And I can ask questions, I can track my fitness goals.
I don't know, but I found these results on search.
And it looks like I activated all of the assistants today. So track your fitness goals and do more hands-free. So we can go ahead and set this up. It'll connect, and now all I have to do is raise my wrist and use that magic phrase there that wakes up all of the voice assistants if you have one. And then you can ask it questions. What's the weather this weekend? Where's the nearest coffee shop? Set an alarm for 5 a.m. and more. So really cool that you can activate the Google Assistant right from your wrist on the Google Pixel Watch 3. Now you can skip this if you want by pressing this left button, or you can go ahead and press the I agree button and move forward. I'll go ahead and hit I agree. I can activate voice match to use Hey Google, and I can set up voice match on, if I've already done it on another device, it'll detect my voice and it'll be able to tell me apart from other people that are speaking to it, and also use personal data that's connected to my account. Now keep in mind, if someone has a similar voice than you, they may accidentally activate your voice match. It's not a complete secure guarantee. I do enjoy this feature, but sometimes, other people in the house can say it in their voice and Google thinks that it's me and it's not really me. So keep that in mind if you do hit I agree. But I think it's a cool feature, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. I'm going to press this blue I agree button in the lower right corner here. If you don't want to turn it on, you can press in the left button, this left button in the left corner, left bottom corner, it says skip. So I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to say I agree, and it goes on to connect there. So the assistant is set up. All I have to do is just press and hold the side button to talk to the assistant. And I can also say, hey, I'm not going to say it fully, but this command right here, the magic word, Google, and then I can talk to the watch hands-free. So I'm going to go ahead and press the next button, and we'll move on to the next thing in the setup flow. So I can set a lock for the watch. I'm going to go ahead and create a pin. And then it brings up the pin pad on my watch. I'm going to go ahead and type in my pin code off camera, and I'll double enter it. So I've entered it twice, and then we're good to go with setting up the pin, and then it says continue on phone. So after you've typed in your pin number, you can go ahead and move to the next step. So next step is Google Pay and Google Wallet. You can set up transit and more just with your watch, and then pay things and move around just using your watch. I'm going to go ahead and select not now, but if you do have your wallet nearby, or you do have accounts on your Google Pay and your Google Wallet, you can go ahead and set this feature up and transfer all of your payment methods and your tickets and your transit rides. All of that data can be accessed through Google Pay on your watch, and you can just bring it up and instantly pay for a ride or pay for something at the store. So I'm going to say not now, but if you have this information and would like to set it up, you can go ahead and press this right button in the lower right corner. It says set up. So I'm going to say not now. Next up, you can select apps for your watch. I can find apps on Play Store, install them from the phone. And basically what this does is allow you to take any apps that are on your phone or any apps that you find and install them on the watch instantly. So you can say not now if you don't want to install any apps. Not now is in the lower left corner, and the bottom lower right corner says set up. I'm going to press set up, and it's going to check the Google Play Store for any compatible watch apps that I already have that are on my phone. So it sees that Spotify is already on my phone and it recommends what's available. So I can go ahead and install Spotify on my current watch. That's checked, and then I can swipe down here and select any recommended apps to install. So I can see there's a MyFitnessPal, there's Strava for running, Calm for meditation. You may get a different set of recommendations based off your Google profile, but if you want to install one of these applications, for example, say SoundCloud to listen to more music, you just press the check button on the right during the setup process. And if you select the checkbox at the very top, it'll download all of them onto your watch. Or you can pick and choose individual ones like MyFitnessPal and SoundCloud. I can check the boxes next to those, and those will be installed, and the rest will not be installed on my watch. So I'll go ahead and continue. If you don't want any of these to be installed, you can press the skip button in the lower left corner of your phone. If you do want to continue with the ones that you selected, you can press the continue button in the lower right, and it will install when your watch is charging and connected to Wi-Fi. So I'm just going to go ahead and press the continue button, and just like that, we are almost ready, getting started and getting everything set on the watch. We had a lovely notification there. It says starting. We got an animation right here on the watch app for the Google Pixel, and we are seconds away from using our watch for the very first time. So really exciting platform here. You can go ahead and press the done button in the lower right corner on the watch app on your Google Pixel device. We'll go ahead and press done, and watch is successfully linked as it notifies us there in the corner. And there it is. Let's review some navigation basics. So I'm going to go ahead and take off my current watch. I'm going to put that to the side, and then I'm going to go ahead and see if I can attach this watch. I'm going to put the watch on off camera really quick. And what this will allow me to do is review some of those basics with the Google Pixel. So I'm going to tightly secure the watch and then slide it underneath here. So it's asking for my password. I'm going to go ahead and type in my password. Alright, let's review some navigation basics. So if you don't want to review them, you can go ahead and say no thanks, but I'm going to say yes just to get an overview of how to use the Google Pixel Watch 3. So first up, we swipe up for notifications. We just swipe up, and it shows us all of our notifications. In today's promotion, we're talking about Incogni, an incredible way to stay safe on the internet. You can get Incogni with our 50% discount using our promotion link appfind.org/Incogni. That brings the price down to $7.49 per month on their annual plan. Let's take a look at what it does. It allows you to be safer on the internet, and it lowers your risk for identity theft. All you have to do is just make an account, you type in your credentials and your information, and you grant them the right to work for you, and they'll go, navigate, they'll send multiple requests across multiple databases to remove your account information that's on the internet and publicly available. So it's an incredible way to stay safe on the internet, and with the AppFind promotion at appfind.org/Incogni, you can save 50% on their annual plan price. It's traditionally $14.98 per month, but with our discount, you can get it for $7.49 per month on the annual plan. And if you don't want the annual plan, you can do the monthly plan for $14.98 a month. So it's an incredible way to stay safe on the internet, and that way, people that are trying to either scam you or steal your identity won't be able to do so, because Incogni will be there to protect you and to request all of your data on the internet that they can find to be removed from those internet profiles. So you can check it out today at Incogni. appfind.org/Incogni is the link to go to, and you can get the lovely plan with 50% off for $7.49 per month on the annual plan. We can swipe down for quick settings. We just swipe down, and we have all of our quick settings right here available to us. We can swipe left or right to cycle through tiles. So we can swipe around. We got our steps tile, our heart rate tile, and that's all that's there. Tiles are accessed from the watch face, and it shows helpful information from your apps. We can go ahead and press the check mark on that. We can press the crown to go back to the watch face. So we just press the crown, and we're back on our watch face just like that. From the watch face, you can press the crown for apps. So while you're on the watch face, you can press the crown once, and all of your applications will pop up just like that. You can press the side button to see your recently used apps. So the side button is right above the crown. It's right here. You just press that and you can see your recents. And there we go. We get a nice little notification check mark. We've reviewed our most recent basic watch navigation gestures, and it's really cool to go ahead and get started with wearing our Google Pixel Watch. Now, as we learned during setup, if we want to activate the Google Assistant, we can just hold down the side button, which is right above here. If I point to the side button, you can see is right here. It's right above this crown right here. So it's kind of hard to see on camera, but you should be able to see it on your Google Pixel Watch. It is right here where I'm pointing. So it's right above the crown. So if I press the crown, it goes back to the watch face. If I hold down the side button at the very top, the Google Assistant pops up and I can ask, what's the weather in New York?
Right now in New York, it's 79 degrees and sunny. Today, it'll be sunny with a forecasted high of 80 and a low of 61.
Really cool that you have the power of the Google Assistant right on your wrist. I can press the crown and it goes right back to our watch face. Really cool. Let's explore the default screen on our watch face here. We can tap it and it will turn on. Of course, if we turn away, it'll dim itself, and we can flick our wrist and it will automatically turn on the screen. We've got the time right here, and then we've got some information around our screen here, such as our heart rate, the weather, the Fitbit app, our steps, and a workout button. You can tap the workout button and it instantly allows us to sign in and scroll down for exercises. You can press the button crown on the right and it will take you right back to your main page here. You can go ahead and press the steps button and it will open up the Fitbit app where you can sign in with Google, or if you've already linked your account, you can track all of your steps using Fitbit. But please remember, the Fitbit app that you log into on the watch must match the same username. The Google account that's on your watch must match the account that you log into on the Fitbit for all of that to work. Next up, we've got the Fitbit heart rate. So it looks like none of this is going to be displayed because I'm not logged in. And if I tap, it wants to continue on the phone. So I'm going to go ahead and match up the username and the password. It wants us to continue on the phone since they are mismatched. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So here I have my phone. I'm going to go ahead and open up the Fitbit and see if I can set this up one more time successfully. We want to replace with Google Pixel Watch 3. We go ahead and tap on it and it says missing account or accounts don't match. You open the watch app, go to Google, choose account, and then add, and then open the watch, go to devices, choose unlink, and click relink. So I have multiple Google accounts, and I can tell that by tapping in the top right where it shows me all of my different accounts. Now, in order for this Fitbit integration to work, I'm going to have to unlink my watch from the wrong Google account. My Fitbit is connected to my Gmail, and the current account is set up under a different email address. So I've got to scroll down and actually press this top button where it says devices, and I've got to unlink. So press in the top left corner right here, we press that, and then we press unlink. And it may not work. We'll go ahead and press unlink. So this is going to unlink it from this account. And then I'm going to switch over to the right account, and then I'm going to link them together. And we'll just press the link button on the right account, and then to switch the account, I just pressed my profile photo in the top right. I selected the right account. That's the same as my Fitbit. And we'll select the right account here, and then we'll continue as Justin, and we'll log in. And it says watch successfully linked. So the recap, in order to use Fitbit, your watch must be linked to the same Google account that is logged into Fitbit. The Fitbit email address has to match the Google email address. And you double check that by making sure you just press the top right button here, and that email address that you see at the top should be the same email address as your Fitbit account. Now, when we scroll down and we select Fitbit, we can go ahead and hit continue, and then continue, next, 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 and then open Fitbit. And now our accounts are linked together when we press the replace with Google Pixel Watch 3 button. because now they're under the same email address. The Google account email address matches the same email address as the Fitbit. So we're going to go ahead and continue to connect the Google Pixel Watch 3 to the Fitbit app. You can review how it works and how they manage your data, and you can keep in mind all the details there. And in order to use this integration, you will have to agree to these terms. So you'll press the agree button in the lower right here, and we'll just press it once, and it says connecting to your watch. So this could take about a minute. Keep your watch nearby and connect to the Fitbit app. So we can see it says continue on phone because we opened up the steps earlier and it was like, hey, the accounts are not matching. But that's okay, we were able to successfully match the accounts, and now our watch is connected to the Fitbit app, and we can press the done button just like that. They're offering us a trial, a 6-month Fitbit premium membership. I'm going to go ahead and say not now for now, but if you want it, you can go ahead and press try in the bottom right, or you can say not now on the lower left. So you're ready to use Fitbit on your watch. You can track your health with the Fitbit app and manage your device with the watch app. We'll go ahead and press the continue button in the lower right, and we are good to go there. So now when I bring up my watch, the Fitbit app is open, just like that. So if I press the crown, it takes us back to the watch face, and all of these metrics here are connected to Fitbit. If I tap on the steps, it instantly opens up the steps section of the Fitbit app. I can press the crown, and I can press the heart rate, and it instantly opens up the heart rate section of the Fitbit app. I can press the crown and go back, and now the other component here is just the weather. So cool stuff, not Fitbit related, but we can see the weather just like that. So now that we've connected our Fitbit account, we can go ahead and start a workout. We can run, hike, bike, all exercises. They've got plenty more. Aerobotics, bike, boot camp, canoeing, circuit training, core training, cross-country skiing, and you can see there's dozens of exercises here on our Google Watch, or Google Pixel Watch 3. So I press the crown button, it takes us back to the watch face, and you may be wondering, what else can you do on your watch? Now remember, you swipe down from the top, you can access all of the quick settings here, the quick panel. It's a great place. You can scroll and you can see all the options that we have. So we can swipe down from the top and we've got all of these options. You can also use the touch screen to scroll. So it looks like we can turn on airplane mode, we can turn on the flashlight, we can access Google Wallet, Google Home, Do Not Disturb, our sleep time settings, the battery life, and we can silence our screen too. So you've got all the quick actions. You can just press on one to learn more. This turns on our battery saver mode. We can go ahead and press the X button to not turn that on, or the check mark to turn it on. I'm going to press X for not now. We can easily access settings by pressing the settings logo, and our connectivity options are here, our display options, gestures, apps and notifications, Google, sound, vibration, battery, general, health profile, location, safety, emergency, accessibility, security, and system settings are all in the settings app. If you need to modify anything, you're going to want to open up the settings app. I can press the crown, swipe back at the top here, and I can go ahead and see what other modes we've got. We've got the brightness mode. I can tap that. It's right now turned on adaptive brightness, so it will update based off your lighting conditions. You can turn the brightness down, or you can turn it up, just like that. You can press the crown and go back. Now, you may be wondering, how do you access applications? Well, it's really easy to access applications. You just swipe up from the bottom, and you've got your notifications, and that's not how you access that's not how you access applications. Applications, you press the crown on the right here. So to access notifications, you swipe up from the bottom, and to access apps, you press the crown on the right. So now all of our apps are open up right here, and we can check them out. So this is kind of like the app drawer, and again, all you have to do, we can press the crown to go back home, you press the crown to access the applications, and they're all in rows here of 3, and you can scroll down and check out which application you want and open it. So if we're going to open up the Google Assistant, we can tap on it and it opens up the Google Assistant app. We can press the home button, or in this case it's the crown. We can press the crown once more, it brings up the other applications. We can open up the camera app just like that, and it connects to our phone and opens up the camera, so you can see just like that. Really cool. So that's one cool feature on the Google Pixel Watch. You can press the crown to get back to your watch face, and we can press the crown one more time to access our applications. So you've got various different applications, your email, your Fitbit, your Google Maps, your messages, your calls. You even have the Play Store. If you want to download an application right from your wrist, you can do exactly that right here on your Google Pixel Watch. You can see all of the popular applications right here that you can download and check out. So we'll go ahead and press the crown. It'll take us back to our quick settings here. We can press it one more time and swipe up and get rid of we'll want to go back to our watch face here. So we'll press it one more time. It takes us back to the apps, and it looks like there's a little glitch there where we're stuck on notifications. Okay, we're going to swipe them down. So if we swipe down, it looks like it takes us back to our previous state. So if we swipe down and we access the controls and we press the app, it should immediately go away. So that's a really weird bug there. Okay, cool. So we've got notifications. We can swipe up and see our notifications. It's interesting because depending on which watch you have, this may be different on a Samsung Galaxy Watch or an Apple Watch. The controls are all completely different. Each one you have to learn your own very controls. So on the Pixel Watch, to access notifications, you swipe up and you can see them all right here. So really cool. All right. And then last but not least, we've got tiles. We can just swipe over to the right to access our tiles. We've got our steps, we've got our heart rate, and our quick start workout, and sleep, and our calendar, and more. So really cool fun fact that we can do, if you want to modify any of these settings, such as the watch face, you just hold down, you press the edit button, and you can change the watch face settings. You can go to minimal mode. You can change the little widgets and complications that they have here. You can select a different one. We can put the battery there, and now the battery is there. You just tap on it and you swipe between left and right to access different settings like colors, and then use the crown on the right to swipe down and change them around. So really cool settings that they've got here. All you have to do to modify the settings of a watch face is just hold down, and you can swipe to a different watch face. You can change the color. You can go to a digital watch face or an analog one with different icons and more. You just hold down on it and you swipe around and you can modify that. So really fun, cool feature that they've got there on your Google Pixel Watch. And then of course, same with tiles. You can hold down on a tile and you can add another tile. They've got a gallery of tiles that you can come here, such as the safety check. We can add that to our system. And all you have to do is just tap on it, and now that's added in, and we can swipe over to those options when we swipe left and right. Want to promote your business in front of tech enthusiasts? You can sponsor AppFind to get a shout out on a video or even your own dedicated video. To learn more, see our rate card and request a sponsorship. You can click our link in the description to Passion Fruit to learn more and inquire about a sponsorship. So this has been a complete beginner's guide of the Google Pixel Watch 3. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up. Let us know what your favorite feature of the Google Pixel Watch 3 is in the comments below. And if you're not subscribed, be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to figure out when we release our next technology video. We love producing these for you and can't wait to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.